I'm going to start this video off with saying I recorded all of this on the 15th of October on the day that these events happened. Obviously, because I recorded them, but you know what I'm saying. I'm editing this like a week, or almost a week. It's the 20th right now, so almost a week, like 5 days after I recorded all this. And there's a lot to go through, so buckle up, people. I don't have great videos. I kind of just record myself talking whilst walking to college, which is what I was doing for this, and a little bit on the way back. But yeah, you'll obviously see a lot and get some context, or a lot of context. I yapped for quite a bit, so yeah. Here we are. I haven't been here much, as you may know, simply by the fact that there's not been videos. There's me, a lot to say. I'll go over it more when I'm at home and able to talk, well, not able to talk more, but like, you know, about Rush. So, as I think I've stated before on the channel, I'm currently at college. Obviously not at college because the other videos, but I'm doing the course animation and concept art. Now you might think that and go, what did he do? Why has he done that? I agree. Why did I choose it? To be honest, I don't know. Basically, I've done stop motions in my time and I enjoy it. And yeah, I just thought, you know, at college, might as well do something I enjoy, so I thought pick that. It's also freezing right now. There's a bloody printer there. Might need that. But yeah, I'll make a separate video on a certain thing that I have planned. In this video, I'll briefly mention though, me and my friend have made a film, like a short film. We're going to start making short films. It links to the other thing I need to say, but might as well get that out here. But anyway, animation and concept art. I've decided last week, okay, let me go over some events. Basically, I'm not doing the course anymore. I don't want to do it. There's that. But I'm still going today. And tomorrow, I guess, is a trip. It's currently Wednesday. Timetable is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Anyway. So last week, on Wednesday, I think, yeah, the whole of Wednesday, we was all presenting stuff that we had about 3 or 2 days to make. And it was a slideshow of a pitch deck to pitch our animation idea. But I didn't do very well on that, and neither did two of my mates. So we all had to read it, and mine was very bad. Theirs was okay, because they actually really did it, so I kind of rushed mine all in one day. Yeah, so I did that, had to redo it today. Well, I had like a whole week to do it, since last Wednesday to today, which is Wednesday. But it was actually meant to be Tuesday. But I didn't go in yesterday, because me and my buddy went to a job fair at Blue Water Shopping Centre, if you guys know where that is. It's in Green Ave. Yeah, we went to that, and both didn't go to college. But obviously it's not a big of a deal, because he was only in for an hour anyway, and I obviously don't want to do it. So, kind of just thought that was fine. But then, at 3 AM, the night before, he stayed around my house, and we decided to make a film, and we thought that. So there's that. Anyway, I'll go into more detail on that, like I said. But, what I can say right now is that with the course, obviously I don't want to just drop out of college, drop out of this course and do nothing and get a job. So I've been thinking about things. Still waiting for a phone call or an email about some form of trade course at a different college. I'll say it now, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. I go to North Kent College in Dartford, but the other trade courses are more so in the Gravesend College of North Kent College. I'm sure the area don't really matter that much. If I decide to blur that, then whatever. But whatever, anyway. But this morning, I woke up, we're going back to the animation part now. This morning I woke up and decided, yeah, okay, I'm going to work on the sides of it. Because I have tried to work on them a little bit. Just not too much, to the point where it's like professional. So I was working on it. I did a whole drawing for a spider, as I had to design 2 characters, a slug and a spider. My slug character was iconic in the class because he's slug and he's amazing, he's the best. The spider probably wouldn't have been too well received, it's just a normal spider drawing really. Inspired by a Google image. But with that, I basically got that done. And the page for my setting, which was rubbish, because I didn't do it, to be honest. But like, I think this slideshow is what opened my eyes to the fact that I don't know if I want to do this course. Other than the fact that I thought it'd be animation rather than just drawing, it's basically an art course. But yeah, and then I realised I'm not ambitious about this, and I don't really want to be doing a slideshow about a pitch deck of an idea that I don't want to be doing. You can't expect me to pitch something that I don't want to do myself, you know? But, I mean, it's lucky it's gone this way and it's going to look really bad. But basically, my laptop is really old. So, this morning, I imported... Don't know what happened there. So this morning, I better be getting this bus, by the way, actually. I just realised I'm, like, kind of late because of this reason. So I imported the spider drawings into my slideshow as a little character design thing, and then I went to click off it, or the slide, right, on PowerPoint. Didn't save any of it. That's like a week's progress, except like I only did like a day or two of it, but still, that's a whole week of progress that I don't care about. And it kind of helps, because if I presented it how it was, then it would not be great. So now I have to go in and explain, I don't know what happened to my laptop bugged or PowerPoint bugged, and I mean, this morning I just clicked off it and didn't even save it, any of it I did. And I've sent a voice message of it sounding angry to my two buddies, because I was kind of angry. I don't know why, but I was mad that it didn't save. Not like there was much to save, but yeah, so now I have to go in and explain that and say, oh yeah, the only version we can probably get is the version that you really didn't like. Because I did it on a separate slideshow, basically, meaning it's not a part of the big thing that we all have to do, which saves every time you do it. So yeah, there's that. I'm probably going to be cooked, I'll be real. To add on to all of this, I might be late. I'm not sure about being late yet. But the bus isn't here. There is a hello mate. There is a lady who's usually at this bus stop with me, because she goes to Booter. So she's not here yet. She's either gotten on the bus and left me and I'm late, or she's not here. But if she gets here and I'm still waiting, then I'm probably fine, to be honest. But you'll obviously find out very soon. Okay. I'm cooked, guys, but I'm leaving the course, so it's fine. Now that I think about it, I want to leave the course, right? There's a chance I get kicked out from how bad the work could be. But, because I know for a fact, right? Okay, it's not great. Basically, the guy who we have is like, it's a dictatorship, it's all about respect, mutual respect, blah blah blah, right? But I know for a fact, as soon as I get in and explain it all, he's gonna start making out like it's my fault somehow, right? He's gonna go, oh well, you should have saved it, you should have known that it's not going to save and saved it. Well, the only way to know it's not going to save is to click off it and it not saves. So now I know it's not going to save, next time I will save it, to be honest. And I'm going to try and explain stuff like that, because it's actually not my fault. Sure, I didn't do it fully, to the goodest of my ability, but you don't know that because it didn't save, right? So, you know, yeah, that's fair, isn't it? Anyway, let's talk about this channel now, right? Gotta go to Specsavers. Anyway, I haven't been uploading, as evident, really. Oh, never mind, I thought I slept for something. But yeah, I haven't been uploading. I've decided that the video every day kind of thing is not working, especially with the college and how they wanted me to do a whole slideshow, which obviously didn't do, but you know, overall the way I wanted to record didn't really work. Oh, look at him running. Some guy running across the road. But yeah, it's not really working, so I ain't doing that. But I will just more focus on like kind of videos, more spread out. Maybe there might be some packed together, but more so just like nice events on my life, like this. I'm changing courses in college. Decided a few days ago making a video now because I'm probably going to be the last day. But yeah, also to add to that, there's an ambulance there's a trip tomorrow, a school trip, where, funny enough, it's not really a trip, to be honest. They call it a trip. They say we have to pay for it. I haven't paid for it yet because I'm not trying to do the course for like 2 years, and that's £85 for something I don't want to do that I'm not going to do. So what's the point of paying? If they let me go on the trip even though I haven't paid, then sure, I'll do it. But it's literally just walking around an area and drawing trees. You can't really call that a trip, let's be real. Like, an animation course, by the way. They told me, in the interview I had with them before the course started, months before it started, before school even ended, I'm pretty sure, right? I was sitting in there, done the interview, and I showed them some of the stop motions I did across the years, because obviously it's just a hobby I picked up when I was younger a little bit, and I'd done that, and I showed them it, and they was like, oh, this course is perfect for you. It is kind of drawing though, and I was like, okay, I'm fine with a little bit of drawing, I'm not the worst. They didn't say it was an art course, they said there's a little bit of drawing. Plus, judging by the fact that I showed them my stop motions, and they say this course is perfect for you, that would then lead me and anyone else really to believe, yeah, you know, you show them stop motions and they say the course is perfect for you, you'd think it's a bit of a stop motion course, animation at least. I wouldn't mind 3D model digital animation. I might want to even try that myself, to be honest. I was going to at one point. But what I'm saying is they didn't really give me what I wanted from the course, which ultimately has led me to just not want to do it, because they kind of didn't tell me what it was. And like everyone else in the course like has art degrees, but I didn't pick art for school. I ain't picking art. Who these people did, and they're the exact kind of people you'd expect to do art, really. Let's be real. You know exactly who I'm talking about, guys. You know what they look like if you go to a British school, especially. Just think of like the art kids. They're all there, and I really don't fit in with that group. I picked bloody BTEC sport. Like that's a completely different thing to art, and these kids are definitely not picking BTEC. So, yeah, that's that. I've dragged this on a lot and yapped, so I'm kind of just waiting for the bus, that's why. It is currently 7:58. Bus usually gets here about 7:48 or 55. And there's usually a lady standing right here. And also, yeah, bus should be here. And it's not, so... the clip playing is not relevant at all. It's from the movie / series. It's now been made to a series that I'm making. Anyway, other than that, we're going straight to the end of the day. That was the end of the morning clips, and I mean it's still morning in the other clips, but it's after college. But college finishes at 5. Well, actually finishes at 1, which is still afternoon. On Wednesdays at least. Anyway. Yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned it. Okay, let me do it. If I do mention it within these next few clips, then yes, I will delete this one. If not, then leave what I just said in and let myself sound like an idiot. So basically, right,
Well, it looks like
I go in on that day, right, and I go in
probably go get my
and I
hoodie.
have to explain the whole PowerPoint situation, and with that, I yap and I say what happened, and you know, he just kind of goes, oh, that's not good, is it? I go, no, I'm sorry, mate, can't help it, really. Something along those lines. I basically say that. Then he takes me into another room, we talk, and he basically says, I can tell you don't want to be here, and I say, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And that's the end of that. I'm not in the course. Simple. And I decided to film my last day walking out of the college, and then the empty bus home. Final time I'm walking out of here. Might as well record it. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well, how do I get out? Oh, this one opens. I now have some top tier character development. I can now call myself a college dropout. What do I do now? I'm kind of just jobless, unemployed, like completely. So I have to get on that apprenticeship, go to a course at the other college, or just become completely unemployed and sit at home all day. Yeah, I don't know. What do I do, man? The only one in the college bus. and it's currently 10 o'clock, so. Look at me. I'm alone. I'm still there. Is it that one? Oh, well, who knows? Better get my foot in that. That is not me. Is that me? No, I'm not in that one. Damn. Where's a spot where I can be in every single one? Wow, man. 10 o'clock. Weird feeling. Oh look, there's me again. Man, I don't know what I'm doing, because realistically, we're just gonna get a bus ride now. You're gonna be here. So, I was speaking to my teacher, whatever he's called, right? And yeah, he's like, oh, I can tell you don't want to be here. I was like, yeah, probably not, to be honest. I can't be here for another 2 years. And he's like, oh, what did you think it was? I just kind of said it was like that. And he's like, oh, what is that? And it's really not, to be honest. Like, the lead up to it always, like, it's not worth it. Anyway, then he's like yapping. And then he says, oh, well, if you want to leave, you have to do it today, to be honest, because your 6-week trial period's over. To be honest, I thought we was in the last week of the 6-week trial period, but apparently not. And that's like when you're meant to decide if you want to do it or not. And I decided in the week after that, apparently. Although I technically did decide last week, and we did try it last week, and they just didn't respond till this week. So realistically, I did it within time. But yeah, then what? He brought me back in class. I had to break it to my 2 buddies. Oh, they didn't do that till I was actually leaving. I was gonna do a break because I thought I was there for the rest of the day, but no. So he's like, oh well, I can get it done. He spoke to his manager first, actually. He's like, I have to talk to my manager. Then he's like, oh yeah, I can get it done, but it would have to be today. And then he goes, blah blah blah, do I need to call your parents or anything? I said, yeah, I mean, I said no. Then he's like, I'll call them anyway. I was like, okay, yeah, do that. So I don't know if he's actually called my dad or not. My dad's not at home, my mum's at work. He might have called my mum, she might have answered. But yeah, there's a chance that he called them but didn't say anything, because when he got off the phone and like done it all and signed it, he was like, oh, so this will be in effect after today, straight away. I was like, yeah, okay. And then he said, oh, you can go home if you want, mate. So I don't think the home thing was like a thing, because my dad was meant to pick me up today, but I have £3 on me, so I get a bus. But what I'm saying is that I was meant to get picked up, but if he doesn't know I'm coming home, then he's not going to come pick me up, and I can't call him to go take it. Just walk right home. So yeah, luckily I did bring that extra £3, because I can then get bus home. But like, man, I woke up at 6 AM today for that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. Look at this camera work. Don't know what camera I was looking at. Look at this. That's not me. So, what does one unemployed person do? Unemployed, and technically, I can now say, I'm a college dropout. Lovely. Because I need to find like an apprenticeship or a new course or something. Obviously, say his course is good, but for me, I don't know about the future, like job-wise, if I want to do sport-related things. Who knows? Maybe things will change. Maybe that's what I'll do. There's nothing confirmed yet, but pretty much I only done it because today was, it kind of had to be done today, he said, otherwise, because apparently the 6-week trial period's over. I thought this was the last week, to be honest, but apparently not. But he managed to do it. He had to talk to his manager or something, and then he said he'd have to do it today, and it'll be in effect straight away. So I got to go home early as well. But yeah, I don't know, it's a weird feeling. Like, I'm meant to be at college, but I'm just there, like, unemployed. So I'm going to try not to just sit at home and do nothing, I mean, I'm going to do stuff, hopefully, I don't know, yeah.